Good morning, everyone. Hi. How is everybody doing? Who has just uh, finished a session with, was it Durkee this morning? Yes. Let me know who's here. I'm just going to try and find you guys. And yeah, if you're here, swipe in. You guys know the deal. Tag your coaches. Let us know that you're here. Let me know how you're feeling and who did some of the shoulder work yesterday. How did that feel in your body? How did that feel in your shoulders? I hope it brought some relief. And I am super excited to be here this morning again. Hi, Siri. Hello, Linda. Hi, Coach Kate. So nice to have everyone here. Miles, good morning. Caitlin, Debaka, good morning. Just finished the session with Durkee. Woo! Well done. Well done. I'm going to hop on to the next session. So I hope everyone's doing really well today, and that yeah, you kicked off Monday with a bang. And very excited for today for my Jeff Ed session, where we will be talking about our commitment to change, self-discipline, and those kinds of practices, that is so transferable. It's transferable skills from not only our physical practices, but our eating and our lifestyle, our relationships, all of that. Everything's interconnected, right? Nothing is separate. So I'm looking forward to that very much. That's at 12:30 today, so you can join me. Yeah, welcome everyone. Good morning. Hi, Jolene. Good morning, Taryn. Also, just finished Dirkie. Wow. Now it's time for stretch 2 out of 5. Amazing, guys. I want to see how many flows have you done this week. There is the opportunity to do 7, right? So every morning at 7 a.m., Monday to Friday. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays is the 6 p.m. beginners flow. So I want to see out of 5, potentially, if these are your morning slots, how many have you done? And let's see by the end of the week how you feel. If you've been able to add in a flow every morning, I can promise you your body's going to feel a whole lot different. So welcome, everyone. So nice to have you all here. Let's see who else is here. We have, Georgie says, I'm here, did the shoulder work, was excellent. Yay, I'm so, so happy to hear that, Georgie. Annalie, welcome. Shelly and Kate Jack, good morning. Beverly Paulson, good morning, team. Candace, hello, lovely. Nice to see you here. Good morning, everyone. Nicole, so happy to have a morning flow. Yay, me too. I really enjoy teaching in the mornings. To me, it's like the ultimate way to start my day. It's almost a treat I give myself. Hi, Lisa. Debbie, morning, first time. Welcome, Debbie. So, for all the first timers who have joined, welcome. We are going to do a 30-minute practice. So, it's pretty much trying to move the entire body. But this week, we're just a little more focused in and around the shoulders. So, you can bring a little more awareness to that part of your body. And you might notice a lot of the movements are quite shoulder orientated. And other than that, you guys know the basic well, I wouldn't say rules, but suggestions are: don't overstretch, take deep breaths, don't do something if it really doesn't feel good, and feel free to take a break at any time. All right, this is your practice, your bodies, and it's really supposed to be there as therapy work, stretch and recovery. So let's give it another 2 minutes before we start. Hi, Debbie, again. Oh, here you are. Got you in. Sam, welcome. Lisa, Kathy says 2 out of 5. Well done, Kathy. Guys, the rest of you, how many sessions did you join yesterday? Let me know. How many are you planning on doing this week? Annalise says, I hope we do some stretching for the lower back soon. Annalie, I will keep that in mind. I take suggestions for the theme of the week. Of course, we had Lisa who requested shoulders for this week. So maybe just send me a DM after class, just so I have that as a suggestion for next week. And welcome everyone, Bridget, Mary, Samantha Engel, hi Angie, Chantal, Blanche, Diona, everyone. Marley says here as well, 2 out of 5. Well done. Jessica, morning. Cheryl, Nandi. Welcome everyone. So got about a minute before we start. You're going to need a cushion and a either a yoga strap or an elastic, kind of those training bands, or a towel. So you just pretty much want it to be wider than your shoulders, so almost like an arm and a half length long. All right, so just grab a nice long towel, a strap, or I mean, you guys know I always joke, if your dog's leash is clean, you can use a dog leash. And then I think let's get started. So yeah, welcome everyone to this morning practice. With your cushion, you can place it, we're going to kind of start in the middle of our mat facing the long side. And you can come to sit in an easy cross-legged seat on your cushion. So if your hips still feel a little tight in this, you could stack yourself up as high as you'd like to, right? So we're not trying to kind of sit back as if we're on the beach. Sit bones are grounded and I'm drawing up through my spine. Crown of my head is above my tailbone. I'm trying to relax around my hips and I'm going to rest my hands on my knees. Take a loop of the shoulders. Just kind of broaden out side to side. Top row of teeth parallel to the floor. And then you'll close your eyes. We're just going to take 3 deep breaths together. So inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. And last one, inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Nice, come back to your normal rhythm. Ground your energy. And seeing as though today the theme of our Jeff Ed is commitment and self-discipline, I'd like you to apply that to the next 30 minutes in the sense that you're committed to being completely present. Press pause on your day. Press pause on your thoughts. And just indulge in your body, in your practice. And you can gently open your eyes. We'll move through some neck work. So really gently look over your right shoulder, just to your full range of motion. And then look back forward and go over to your left. Slight activation in the abdominals. And you'll look back forward again. Little tick-tock as you soften your right ear to your right shoulder. And then let's just kind of stay here for a few breaths. These poses don't have to be completely static, so there could be a slight little movement of the chin up and down. And just so you kind of feel that whole half of the neck on the left. Look forward, bring the crown of the head up, and then go over to the other side. So this right shoulder is really heavy, and kind of let it pull up as you go over to the left. I'm still grounded through both sit bones, trying to keep my shoulders level, and then really isolating that movement to the right side of my neck. Again, you can kind of move the head around. Beautiful. Let's look forward and bring the head back up. Okay, so just opening the throat a little bit. Lift the chin up to the sky. If this feels really kind of sensitive and intense, now you could just release your hands, bring your hands behind your head just to support yourself a little more as you open up the throat. And then just for a few breaths here, kind of almost like an underbite, send your chin forward so your bottom jaw past your top jaw and get a stretch underneath your jawline. And relax, bring the crown of the head back up. Release your hands down, keep your shoulders stacked above your hips, and gently lower your chin to your chest. So now you're trying to feel that area, especially where the neck moves into the top of the shoulders. You might even be able to feel it all the way across the shoulder blades and the inner lines of the shoulder blades. Let's just kind of roll our head side to side. So keeping your chin tucked, just roll right ear to right shoulder. You could look a little to the right. And then we'll just do a few to each side. Left ear to left shoulder, look a little left. And just keep going. All right, let's finish off on our left. Back, chin to chest. And then draw the crown of the head up. Beautiful. Reach both arms up, take a full stretch. And then bring your right fingertips to the floor or right palm. Ground your left sit bone. Start to reach this top arm up and over. And then relax your right ear down. Flip your left palm up and then slowly take that left hand away from you until your left wrist is in line with the left shoulder. So now again, feeling into the neck, the top of the shoulder. Let's take 2 more full breaths here. Beautiful. Keep your right ear heavy, but make your left hand heavier until it kind of rocks you all the way up to sit, crown of the head up. Full breath in, both arms up. And then it's either left fingertips or left palm. Ground your right sit bone, extend your right arm over it first. Then lower left ear. Then flip right palm up and really slowly drag it away as if you're moving it through a thick liquid. Bring your wrist in line with your shoulder. Extend that arm away from you and take 2 full breaths. You can close your eyes at any point when you like. Just a nice way to, again, turn our focus inwards and really bring ourselves present. Lower right hand, let it help you to come all the way up to a seat. Nice. Both arms to reach up. Take a forward fold over your legs. Tuck your chin and just settle into the shape. You might feel a little bit of relief around the hips, the lower back. Tuck your chin, make your head relax. Then use your hands to spinal roll up to sit. Take a loop of the shoulders and bring your hands behind you, shoulder distance apart with your fingertips facing forward. Release the feet out in front of you, hip distance. So reverse tabletop, I'm going to press into my feet. I'm going to raise my hips and then quite strong in the shoulders, this quite strong in the arms. So activate the glutes. Arms are straight, but I'm trying not to lock out my elbow joints. Softening my face. And we're going to take 3 more breaths here. And you can lift the toes, spread them. Feet are nice and active. Beautiful. And then sit back down. Change the cross of your legs. Adjust as you must to bring both sit bones nice and grounded again. And then let's reach both arms up. Full breath in. Let's take a twist to our right. So bring your right hand behind you, left arm across, look over your right shoulder. Again, you're not on the beach, so you're not collapsing into that right hand. Lift up. You should be able to lift this right hand up at any time. Alright, keep the arms as they are, but look forward. Bring that right arm across the left, and then kind of rock back onto your buttocks. Tuck your chin and just get this nice stretch through the upper back. And let's come back to neutral to our starting points. Both arms to reach up. Take a twist to your left, left hand behind you, right arm across. Look over that left shoulder. Lower belly is drawing slightly in. And I'm only taking this as far as feels good. So maybe this morning you're practicing at 90%. Maybe this morning you're practicing at 50%. Wherever you are, just meet yourself there. All right, and look forward. Bring your left arm around. And then again, rock slightly back, tuck the chin. And slowly bring yourself up to sit. And then we're going to bring ourselves onto all fours so you can readjust. Place your cushion to the side. And move through a few rounds of cat-cow. So let's tuck our toes under here. I like to lift my knees a little bit so I really get my big toes under. And then it's that little squeeze, remember, of the inner heels towards one another. 5 rounds cat-cow. So focus on your shoulder girdle and your pelvic girdle here. So my inhale kind of threads through my shoulder blades. And then I curl my sit bones up and I curl my ears back. Opposite movement for exhale. Tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin, press into the hands, stretch through the upper back. Keep going, 4 more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cats. Inhale, extend. Feel the shoulder blades glide across the back body. So when we get stiff and tight, our body kind of stops that gliding motion, which really is our mobility. And that's what you want to prevent, is that the joints, the muscles, the tendons, the ligaments, the nerves want to be able to glide freely as you move. All right, let's take a neutral spine. Finding a child's pose, untuck your toes, bring your big toes to touch, and take your knees nice and wide. Okay, if your ankles are quite tight, you might want to pop a cushion underneath your shins. If your knees are a little tight, you might want to place a cushion underneath the buttocks. But otherwise, buttocks to heels, arms reach forward, and forehead down to the mat. Roll your outer shoulders down. Okay, so just using this as a transition to downward dog. So look forward. Keep your hands where they are. Bring yourself up. Tuck your toes under. Bring your knees back together as you lift your hips up and back. And then here, bending the knees, prioritizing the spine. Push your hands into the floor and push your mat away from your feet and kind of press your feet back away from your hands. Head is soft. Neck is neutral. And then press a little firmer into your left hand and anchor your right heel, opposites. So left hand to ground, anchor your right heel. Take a stretch in that back line. And then switch. A little more weight into your right hand. See if you can anchor your left heel. Bend both knees. And then bring your knees to the floor. Keep your toes tucked under, but sit yourself back onto your heels. So this might be really intense. Come out at any time. Reach both arms up and bring the hands behind you. Interlace your fingers and start to take your arms a little, or your hands a little lower. Roll those shoulder caps back, broaden through the chest. If you can, straighten out the arms. If you can, take your hands away from the buttocks. I like to keep a really neutral neck here and focus on the opening of the thoracic spine. So opening through the upper back and chest. Nice. Let's go neutral. Unflip the toes. Bring yourself back to sit. Again, cushion can be used as support at any time. Draw both arms up. Bring them around. Change the interlace, same thing. All right, and then neutral. Then you can stay as you are. I'm just going to change direction just to show you where we're going. So you can reach for your strap, your band, or your towel, whatever you're using this morning, and then bring it out in front of you, wider than your shoulders. It kind of goes onto your thumb, and the other four fingers wrap around it, and I'm pulling it apart. So I'm pulling it, my hands away from one another. So I've got a firmness to this. Okay, then moving as symmetrically as you can. Move a little forward. You can move that strap up. And then without kind of wonking it or losing the tension on the strap, take it up and back to open the chest. And then we'll bring it forward and up and over. So maybe you go, oh, that was all right. I didn't really feel anything. You might take your hands a little narrower. And we're going to move 4 more rounds like that, all right? So we're going to go inhale and exhale. Soft gaze. Inhale and exhale. Nice. 3 more. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Let's lift up for these last 2. Come onto your knees. Inhale. And arms back. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, stay with me. Inhale. And exhale. And back. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Let's bring our arms up above our head. And then just take a little side stretch here to your right. So now you can kind of use this right arm to pull you over. Draw your navel back and then feel the outer line, left side of the body. Come back and over to the other side. So left arm down. My right arm is pretty straight. And I'm taking myself over. And come back through the center. So hopefully you haven't moved and you should still be in this direction. You can sit down, place your cushion or your strap to the side. And again, let's find a downward facing dog. Maybe now you work to straighten out your legs a little more. You can maybe take a little bend and stretch again until you settle into a little more stillness. Bring your big toes a little closer. And then look forward. We're going to step our right foot forward. Keep your left knee off the ground. We're going to press firmly into our feet. And we're going to come up into a high lunge. Both hips facing forward. And then we're going to transition to a warrior two pose. So warrior two, you're going to ground your back heel to the inner line of your mat. Right. So our front foot is parallel to the long edge of our mat. Our back foot is parallel to the short edge of our mat. And you're going to feel as though there's a wall behind you and in front of you, and it's squeezing you onto your midline. Open arms out to the side. Beautiful. Extended side angle. Bring your right forearm onto your right thigh and pull this left arm across. Pull as much space as you can. And then you're just going to drop it down in front of you. Just move 2 circles like that. Reach the fingertips back forward. And then take 3 circles back. Good job, everyone. All right. Bring it forward. Bring yourself back into your warrior two. Straighten out your right leg. And then bring your right toes forward. Bring your hands behind your back. So stay as you are. I'm just going to show you the options. Options are to reach for opposite elbows. Okay. Remember, you're rolling the shoulder caps back. Or internal rotation to bring you into reverse namaskar. Okay. That's a whole lot stronger. So perhaps you're just holding on to opposite elbows. Strong in the front of the legs. Start to tilt the pelvis forward. And relax down, relax down, relax down. Nice inversion here. Bring your weight a little to the front of the heels and the balls of the feet so you're not hanging out in your hamstrings. Feel your spine lengthening downwards. All right, and then come into a halfway lift. Release your hands down. And then we're going to set up for warrior two to the other side. So I'm going to turn my left toes out. I'm going to keep my right foot as it is. And I'm going to bring myself up into my warrior two. So now my left foot is parallel to the long edge of my mat. My right foot is parallel to the short edge of my mat. And I'm squeezing myself onto my midline. Extended side angle. Let's rest our left forearm on our left thigh. And draw right arm up and over. So you're looking for that diagonal line from right wrist to right ankle. Let's take those 3 full circles. Just moving the shoulder joint around. Nice pause. And then you'll move 3 backwards. All right. Straighten out left leg. Bring yourself up. We're going to find our high lunge. So maybe make your stance a little shorter. So you should be about a heel to heel alignment here, so that when you roll onto the ball of your right foot, that your feet are on parallel tracks. You're going to reach your arms up. Take a bend through the elbows, a lift through the heart as you bring your hands to the floor. Step into a high lunge. Okay, knees if you need. Otherwise, full chaturanga lowers you all the way down. And then we'll move through a few little rolling cobras. So tops of my feet are onto the floor. You can start with your hands a little wider and forward of your shoulders. And then we'll gently push into the mat and bring our gaze to look forward. Wake up your back body. And then you'll lower back down. And then let's keep going. So you could lift your elbows and relax the spine back down. Let's do 2 more like that. All right. Take your hands under your shoulders. Press up onto your knees. Pad yourself as you must. And sit down into a little child's pose now. Bring your hands behind you so you can just let the shoulders kind of release forward. Maybe you have a cushion under your head, your shins, or your buttocks. All right. And slowly roll yourself up to sit. Take a little loop of the shoulder. So again, you could just stay here on your mat if you can see me easily or comfortably. I'll just switch. It's just a better direction to demo. We take the arms out to the side. Let's find eagle arms. So wrapping the right arm over, the left arm under. Hook your elbows. Maybe that's strong enough for you. Otherwise, hook your left hand around your right hand. Lift your elbows. Take your forearms away from you. Lower belly is drawing inwards. So this is pretty much where you are. And then I can rest my forehead onto my arms. If this kneeling position gets too much, just rock back onto your sit bones. You can sit in a cross-legged seat on your cushion. We're going to hold 5 more breaths here. All right, awesome. Release. And then we'll take the other side. So right arm under, left arm over. Again, maybe that's kind of where you stay. Or you hook. To kind of hook, I hook my right hand kind of around my left thumb. And then I reach my elbows up. I take my forearms away from me. And I rest my forehead forward. Find your shape. It's 5 full breaths. Alright, and then we'll release. Let's take a puppy dog stretch, focusing on the shoulders. So take your knees hip distance apart. Start to walk your hands forward, but draw your rib cage in. So you're not kind of the normal puppy dog where we let the spine kind of drip down. We're almost keeping more of a neutral spine, still sinking the chest down, but rather feeling it in the shoulders. So there's a connection to the core, the rib cage, and I'm not just letting that, I'm not collapsing into my shoulders. Holding that strong and steady, and then maybe I feel that release in the shoulders. Alright, and then caress yourself back up. So we're going to come to sit in butterfly pose. You can move on to kind of the position that we started in on our mat again. Again, you've got your cushions. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Take a little lift through the chest. And then here you'll just round. So you'll start by just taking your chest forward. You're just going to go as far as you can go. Those who are a little more flexy elbows might be on the outside of the shins. And then you can maybe bring forehead to the mat. And then slowly come up. Let's take our right leg to extend out to the side. Bring your left heel kind of in line with your pubic bone, knee out to the side. If this knee is very high, okay, then make sure you sit on a cushion, and you could even place a cushion underneath it. And this leg might not be straight either, so just see how you go. You're going to place your right forearm towards that right thigh or right shin, or maybe even down to the floor. Press your left hand towards that left thigh, and then roll your left ribcage open. So you could even use this left hand to kind of get that action. Relax your right ear down and then draw your right arm up. And then again, 3 full circles down in front of you and around. And then 3 full circles backwards. Alright, so the next time that left arm comes up, keep your right ear heavy. Let it move in line with your left shoulder and pull you all the way up. And then let's switch. Left leg to extend. Right leg in. Switch your cushions as you must. Find your left arm to thigh, shin or floor. Relax your left ear. Rotate the right rib cage up to the ceiling. My left foot is active and my right arm draws up and over 3 full circles. And then we'll switch, taking it back, moving really slowly and mindfully. Alright, after your 3 circles, take it all the way up. Heavy left ear, and let that arm bring you all the way up to sit. Cross your legs, draw both arms up, and then take a forward fold. And slowly roll the spine up. Take a loop of the shoulders, bring the hands behind you. Last little stretch here as you lift the hips, get a stretch through the shoulders. And then bring your buttocks back down. Change the cross of your legs. Arms up, inhale. Then bring your palms to touch. Draw through your midline. Bring your hands in front of your heart space. Close your eyes. In a gesture of balance, gratitude. And so thank yourself for your commitment to your practice this morning, or if you're catching up. Gratitude to your body that commits to working for you every single day. Gratitude to the practices. And I thank you all for joining. And have a beautiful Tuesday further. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. 30 minutes fly by. And yeah, I can't stay on here too long in the mornings, but well done, everyone. It's such a pleasure, such a pleasure. I'm gonna read your comment properly just now, Stefan. Yeah, so if you guys can check in to my Jeff Ed talk at 12:30, please. I'd love to have you all there. We are going to be talking about committing to change and self-discipline. So I know it might sound a little bit scary, but it really is not going to be. It's just going to be chatting about really what that means to you. And I'll be sharing a bit about what it means to me. So I'm looking forward to that very much. Guys, well done, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you very much. Just want to see here. Such a pleasure, Nicole. Pleasure, everybody. Guys, remember we've got day 5 of Christmas in July. They'll be giving away some amazing hampers and things. So check out, I'm sure Siri brought your awareness to that in her session. And then, of course, our rewards program. Guys, how's that web app going? Are you enjoying it? You know, always give us feedback. We're happy to listen. Whoever's doing one-on-ones here this morning, I hope that you have tagged your coach. Let them know that you're here. Guys, it's been such a pleasure. Nandi, Blanche, love this. I'm so glad. So do I. We've got Franklin here. Called the last 15 minutes. Perfect, guys. 15 minutes every day is better than 30 minutes once a week. 5 minutes every day is better than an hour once a week, right? So try and get those 15 minutes minimum in every day. These half an hour practices, you can do it any time to catch up. And if you'd like a longer practice, then do 2 back to back. So for instance, this week's theme is shoulders, right? So do 2 of the sessions this week and you'll do an hour of shoulder focus work. So you can kind of almost build your own practices. That's very, very cool. Hey? Well done, everyone. Nikki De Beer, I'm so glad you enjoyed that. Lisa, very different today, doing the flow after hit with a warm body. Loved reverse tabletop. I know that reverse tabletop is magic. I actually struggled with it for quite a while. It was very intentional on my shoulders. And that's from having this rounding, right? So we're trying to really open up. Guys, I can't chit chat for too long. You know me, I would stay here the whole day. But I'm going to chit chat to you at 12:30 with our Jeff Ed. And I look forward to seeing many of your faces there. Have a beautiful morning until I see you then. Remember, beginners as well, 6 p.m. this evening. Foundations, again, shoulder work, maybe not as intense as we did this morning. And yeah, wishing you a beautiful morning. I'll see you guys 2 more times today. Yay. Bye.